on the same day was the Sabbath. In this instance, this man has come to a point where he's waited 38 years out of faith that someone would come and assist him, because he was not able to assist himself. He was patient enough to wait around and have faith enough that if this water is rich in spirit, that being in the vicinity of this water, even though he's not able to pick up his bed or drag himself up enough to get close enough to drench his entire body in the water, just from being in the vicinity of goodness and righteousness, that his yearning, his need would be filled. There would be someone that would be able to come and put him in the water. And what would come from that would be his idea would be met, but it would not be met in the exact way that he would see it. He would not get picked up and put in the water, but he would get a one-on-one encounter, supernatural encounter with the Son of God. Son of God activated in the earth. You see, such places are magnets to such things. A demon is not going to come to that. A devil would bypass that. Yet the goodness of God's kingdom would all inhabit that. All of God's children that are in need would flock to that. And Jesus would speak a word over him. It will be a word that will be spoken. It would not be a physical activity of him picking him up and taking him into the water. It will be a word spoken over this individual that would heal this person. This is faith. This man has much faith. Faith enough to stay 38 years in the goodness of God, waiting on a miracle. Faith that the miracle will come to pass. Regardless of how long it takes. Either way, he's stuck with this infirmity regardless. So why not make your environment the place where the realization of this longing could have a higher degree of coming to pass? And then living that, standing in that. He's lived by this pool 38 years, y'all. Waiting. Seeing everybody come and go. Seeing people come and get healed and leave. And others come and get healed and leave. Hearing the stories of people in off season when the angel is not moving the water of how they've been healed, and seeing the differences in them from what he saw of them before the angel came and what he saw of them after. He couldn't have been the only one sitting up there 38 years. It must have been others, maybe not as long. They made this place their habitation. They're standing in the promises of God and all the goodness thereof. And because of that, when Jesus comes, he does not need to pick them up and put them in the water. He does not need any of the disciples to gather a bucket of the water from the pool and bring it to him and he can baptize him with the water. He is ripe to accept the word and let the word do what the physical activity of the body prohibited. When you look at the Roman centurion, he's telling Jesus about the child and how he could just give him a word and he knows that it'll be done. And Jesus saying, such